going on, guys? Let's go over Vast Touched. Great song for acoustic guitar, good strumming pattern. Please subscribe to my videos, give me a thumbs up, check out the sleepy piano music I write below. I'm in standard tuning, and I start with a power chord on the 2nd fret of the E. I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, up. Then I use, if you're familiar with a G chord, it's that middle finger and first finger, but I jump from the 2nd fret power chord on the E string to the middle finger on the 5th fret of the E and the pointer finger on the 4th fret of the A. Drop that middle finger down to the 4th fret for the next part. And then I jump that G figure up to the 7th fret on the E string with my middle finger and the 6th fret of the A string with my first finger. The part that brings that all together goes down to an E, go up to a 9th fret power chord, and then a 7th fret power chord. It's kind of I'm on the 9th fret of the E, and then the 10th fret of the A, or the 11th fret of the A. Then I drop that down to the 7 and the 9. So again, starting on the E, 9th fret, 7. I think this is called a diminished chord, don't quote me on that. But what I did was I took that power chord on the 7th and 9th frets and I swapped fingers. I made my 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the E, and then I put my first finger on the 5th fret of the A. From here, drop that middle finger into the 5th fret. Then I come back to that G figure, again on that 5th fret, with my first finger on the 4th fret of the A and my middle finger on the 5th fret of the E. So let's try that whole thing again. E chord, 9th fret of power chord, 7th fret, diminished, middle finger in, G figure. I found a tablature website. It broke down that section up here a little bit, but I find it's easier for me to come all the way up. Play it out all the way up and down. The heavy part that comes in, playing power chords on the 2nd fret, moving it up to the 5th fret, 4th fret, 7th fret. Once again, I'm doing 1, 2, 3. On that 2nd fret power chord, 5th fret, 4, 4, 4, 7. The breakdown is kind of tricky. I had a little trouble with that 4th chord. I'm still kind of fussy with it, but I am going to play a sort of bar chord B. So I'm going to bar my first finger over that A, 2nd fret, and D. And I'm going to use my pinky for this G string on the 4th fret. I'm just going to play those 3. It plops this 3rd finger over to the 4th fret of the E. It gets kind of tricky finger-wise, so you're kind of cramped up in there. Still holding that bar with the 1st finger. And this is a B minor. But it's like a power chord. I have my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A, my 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D, G string, 4th fret pinky, and then my middle finger is on that 3rd fret of the B. So that's your 3rd chord. So let's take that back. Bar that 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A and the D, pinky on the G string, 4th fret, that's your 1st chord. Throw that 3rd finger down to the 4th fret of the E, comes over to a B minor. And this is the chord that I'm still kind of fussy with. It sounds to me like an A. It almost sounds too major, but listen to this. Let's see what we can do. It almost sounds like it could come up here to a D power chord as well. Just so it's not as major as this A chord. But it's definitely somewhere in there. If you find it, if you have a better ear than I do, hey, let me know. But once again, I'm barred right here, 3rd finger. B minor. Let's try it with that D power chord. Almost sounds a little high. So that breakdown ends with an E chord, holds it, and then if you listen really closely, you'll hear like a really fuzzy kind of run on the E string. It might be the bass guitar, but I'll go over that. So the breakdown ends on that E, it holds it. When it's holding that E, I come up to the 9th, to the 7th, hold it. It's basically playing around the 7, 9, 5, but ending on that 4th to bring it in. If you want to follow along, I'm going to play that intro riff a couple times through, just so you can get the rhythm down. So starting on that 2nd fret power chord and the 4th fret of the A, up to that 5th fret G figure, drop the middle finger, up to the 7th fret. Let's get a little faster. This song is kind of fast. Bring it home. Down to E, 9, 7, diminished. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.